Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. I am so excited to be sharing with you guys 3 new recipes. We have a caramel apple porridge, perfect for the morning, a pumpkin coconut chicken curry. You can also make it vegetarian or vegan easily. And then we have this spaghetti squash bake that's so yummy and easy and also a good meal prep. Actually, the curry is also a good meal prep. Technically, you can meal prep all of these, so they're all meal prep friendly. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So the first thing we're making is this caramel apple porridge. I've been having this every single day since I first made it, and it is so yummy. So I'm starting off by cutting up a Honeycrisp apple, which is my favorite type of apple. You can use your favorite, but I wouldn't recommend like a Granny Smith. I would use either like a Spartan or a Honeycrisp. And we're gonna add that to a pan along with some cinnamon so that they can cook down and get nice and soft. While those are cooking, you can go ahead and make your paleo porridge. And I just use a mixture of almond milk, flaxseed, chia seed, protein powder, collagen, and we stir that together. While both of those are cooking, I'm making a quick little like caramel drizzle, which with the apple and the warm porridge is insane. It's a little bit of almond butter, about a teaspoon, a little less than a teaspoon of maple syrup, and a touch of vanilla, and we stir that together until it's nice and runny. Once your porridge is nice and thick, it only takes a few minutes. You can go ahead and add that into your bowl. You can definitely make this and eat this cold as well if you prefer more of a cold porridge. And then I just scoop on my apples on top. So I use about half an apple per breakfast dish, and then I'll just reheat the apples the next day. You can also make a bunch of apples and keep them all week. And then you just drizzle on your almond butter caramel mixture, and guys, the warm cinnamon soft apple with the warm porridge, the drizzle of the caramel. Like I said, there's a reason I've been eating this every single morning. So before we jump into the first savory recipe, I wanted to share with you guys the sponsor of today's video, which is LMNT. I feel like there needs to be like one of those voices where like the clouds part, because you guys know LMNT is a ride or die. I've been using it for like well over a year, could be almost 2, I don't know. I feel like I don't even remember life before LMNT. I use it every single day when I wake up in the morning, 1 packet. Lately I've been starting my day with citrus. I put it in water and I have that before anything. Especially waking up, you can be dehydrated, and if you're going for coffee too, you don't want to dehydrate yourself even more. So I do full water bottle, full packet, and I drink that before I have any coffee to really hydrate my body when it's been sleeping. So many things can be linked to mineral deficiencies, and this one has a science-backed formula of sodium, magnesium, and potassium, which is so important. So with that being said, I will have a link down below where you can get a free sample pack of LMNT with any order, which means if you already love and know LMNT, you can get a free sample pack still with your order for returning customers. They also have amazing customer service where if you don't like it for whatever reason, which has never happened to anyone I know, I've gotten so many people hooked on it, they will give you a full money back guarantee, which is insane. So there's really no harm in trying it. So like I said, I like the citrus in the morning, but the chocolate is so good in smoothies or in coffee. So I like the chocolate as well, and the raspberry and the watermelon. But also they have a raw unflavored one. If you just want it plain, there is that one as well. So with the sample pack, you can try 8 different flavors, and that way you can find your favorite. So I will leave the link here and down below so you guys can grab your LMNT and just be hydrated. Feel great. This next recipe is my coconut pumpkin chicken curry. It is so good. I have made this probably 4 or 5 times lately, and it's only been a couple weeks. I made this first on a whim one night because I had some chicken, I had some vegetables, and then I saw an open can of pumpkin puree, and I was like, why not throw that in there? And it's made one of my favorite meals. So I'm gonna chop up some onion. I'm chopping up half of a orange pepper and then half of a red pepper. You can do all one color pepper if you want, like a whole red one, a whole orange, it doesn't really matter. What I like about this is I basically use the veggies I have on hand, so like onions, peppers, I also like to throw in broccoli, zucchini. I'm adding chicken in, but if you don't eat meat, you can easily do your favorite like vegan protein here. It's honestly just so easy. So I toss that in. I really like to grate in some fresh garlic. It adds a ton of flavor. So I grate that in. I threw in some cauliflower. I've also done broccoli, but like I said, you could do zucchini. I've added in some like bok choy. I've added in green beans. It's literally like a kitchen sink dump of like your favorite vegetables or what you have. A can of coconut milk, a heaping few tablespoons of red curry paste, and a cup of pumpkin puree. Not pumpkin pie filling, because that has sugar in it, and especially in this recipe that would not work. It's just plain pumpkin puree. You stir that together and we let this cook down into a curry. And as always, all the measurements will be left down in the description box below. And what I like about this is that you can make this in under 30 minutes, 20, 25 minutes in dinner or whatever lunch is ready. You can meal prep this, so this will last us a few meals. I like to have mine with cauliflower rice, but you could have yours with whatever you want. And then I like to finish it off with some roasted cashews and some cilantro. One thing when it comes to healthy eating is that little garnishes like this, like a few roasted cashews, a few little bit of cilantro, just like brings the whole dish together. The flavors, the textures, the warm coconut pumpkin curry. It is so yum. And even if you don't think you love pumpkin, my fiance doesn't love pumpkin and he loves this dish because it's kind of there, but with all the other flavors, it's delicious. And then I'm showing you my spaghetti squash bake, which is again, one of my recipes I like to make because it makes enough for like lunch the next day. It's easy. So we're gonna throw in some spaghetti squash into the oven, and then while that is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and chop up an onion. Again, a lot of these recipes, like we used part of the onion for the curry, and then you can also use part of the onion for this spaghetti squash bake, and then you're using so many of the same ingredients in different ways, which is gonna make healthy eating really easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in some sun-dried tomato and some onion into a pan on medium heat. Again, adding in some fresh garlic. I grate that in and kind of stir until the onions are translucent. I'm adding in some ground turkey. You could do ground chicken, you could do ground beef, you could do kind of whatever you like. You could do lentils if you're vegan. And then I add in some Italian seasoning. Again, the seasoning is all Italian, so all the herbs are in there. I add in my favorite sauce, which is Rao's. I get it at Costco, so good. And then if I have spinach on hand, I like to just add in a handful of spinach for greens. Again, it's a great way to get in a ton of veggies. And then once the spaghetti squash is cooked, we add that into a baking dish with our sauce. I stir that together, push it down, and then we bake it for another like 20, 25 minutes. I top it with some vegan Parmesan. It is so good, easy, yummy, and again, you can finish it off with some fresh basil because as we know, fresh herbs really just bring a dish together. And you have this meal prep dish. We had this for dinner and then had it for lunch the next day, and then I actually had it for lunch again the next day. So it's delicious, warm, cozy, so many veggies in here. There's protein. The whole family's gonna love it. So it's really a delicious recipe, especially to make if you are craving like that warm, hearty type of dish. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up. And I'm also gonna leave my last healthy recipes video here on the screen so you can get lots more healthy recipe inspiration recipes, because healthy eating can be easy, can be delicious. That's what we're all about here on this channel. Healthy eating that is also delicious. All right guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.